Happily welcome back to Sid's Modern Life, Season 2, Episode 56 with me, Sid, and you've caught me just out in the desert. You haven't caught me, I mean, I started recording quite deliberately, but, you know, it sounds better if I make it sound like you've caught me doing something I shouldn't be, such as, perhaps, mining obsidian, where I've just destroyed my water source block by accidentally placing a block of obsidian in it. Yeah, I'm just out in the desert grabbing a few blocks of obsidian because we need them, and I didn't have any. Which, you know, was a bit poor. And there we go. So that's 2 lava pools drained. We did one up here, that one, and now we've popped down here, and we could go and get another one, but I think 3 stacks should be enough. And we're going to take the, in fact, we're going to eat that first. Yum. And then we're going to take the Enderbolt back home. Right, so you will remember, if you watched the last episode, if you didn't you won't, that we tried to make the item sorter from Industrial Foregoing, item splitter I should say. I don't know whether, I actually don't honestly know if this is going to do what we need. But we do need some way to move items around and break them up. Now, we looked at this, the item router, but I'm not certain that we're going to be able to, because you can filter items with respect to their MBT data. And it's got fuzzy for the damage values and their ore dictionary names. So I don't know whether that's going to actually work for us, because if we look at the ores, for example, obviously we've got gold ore, iron ore, so these are all individual block items. But what we don't know is how these are going to play. And obviously you've only got, what, 8 filter items there, which is not brilliant. However, the problem we had was when we went to make an iron gear, yeah, still only got 340 odd iron. That seems very low. For some reason, the mod that gets the No More Recipe Complex doesn't seem to work. So we can't make that, because if we were to go and put that in, it makes the iron lattice, and that is not what we want. Now, I could change the recipe, but there is a way to make them, and that is using the metal presser. So we're going to head this way, but I'd like to automate it. I'd also like to have a look. Let me just have a look at, because I'm just looking at how many iron we've got there, and that doesn't feel like a lot. So we could have a look what else we've got. Well, we've got an iron sword we can deconstruct. We can deconstruct that, and that. That's probably about it. Oh, there's 91 iron ore there as well, but yeah, we don't want to deconstruct those right now. But they can all go into the super duper deconstructorator, and it can do its work on those. Not my bucket, that's mine. And those and those and those and those. And that should start making me lots of reasonable amount of iron. Right. So we need the thing, because I need ender chests. That's where we're at. Ender chests. I need quite a few of these. Hence why I've gone and grabbed that. So we're going to need, I think, 10 ender chests off the top of my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Duh. We are going to need some dye. So let's go and have a look at my ender chest through here a second, see what we have got. We've got green and purple. And I don't think I've got anything else ticking away anywhere. So if I were to get some red and got any grey dyes? Yeah, we've got plenty. Let's get some dark grey and some light grey. It's a possibility. I say 10, actually. The other thing I need to do is make a plan. A blueprint even, it's called. Which would be even easier. Common projectiles, specialised projectiles, not what I need. Arc furnaces, not what I need. I need, if I can find them, crafting components, no. Moulds, that one. So we need to make one. Oh, we can do it. Can we do it with? No, we need a steel plate. So we're going to need to do that. And then we're going to need to do that. That will give us those. And we probably want some steel, don't we? Grab a little bit of steel and a hammer. We'll take one of them. Let's head over to the building. Well, I turned the tree farm back on, by the way. I figured that, you know, we can. This is obviously not having to do anything because that is full. So, that is full and that is full. And yeah, so we've got in here, if we take the crafting components out and put that in, basically I want to make that and these 5 steel plates and an engineer's wire cutters. Alright. I want to argue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And bang and boof. 5 steel plates. And have I got engineer's wire cutters on me? I bet I haven't. No, I haven't. Okay. Let me just grab those back in a sec. Alright, there we go. 5 steel plates, engineer's wire cutters. That gives us a metal press mold gear. Now, I'm curious as to what these are. Unpacking, packing. What do you use that for then? Sorry, I am curious. Alright, does it tell us anything in there? Let's have a look. This is a new item, I've never seen that before, so immersive tech. Now we've got some new stuff. Multi-block structure, transforming water to steam. Alright. Some interesting stuff there, but not really what we're looking for. What we're looking for is the item press. Metal press. Blah, blah, blah. Then you make those, okay. That obviously is a plate. The packing can be used to compress 4 or 9 of the same item into relevant storage form as well as unpack them again. This can be utilized to store ingots as blocks or automatically create simple blocks like sandstone. Alright, so it's automated sandstone. Okay, we can live with that. We are, however, going to need to make a few other. Definitely need the cog. I was going to do the plate and the rod and the wire, I think. So what we will do is plate, rod, wire. 4 more for now. Sorry, 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a bunch of you. No, one too many. Bang. And what we're going to do is we will make oh god, a plate, a rod, and a wire press. And I was thinking about making bullet casings. I'll decide about bullet casings later. I think they're not necessary for what we want to do. Well, let's just sleep the night off quickly, and we can start to think about what we're going to do with these ender chests. I actually need more of those. Well, I don't need more of those because we've got 4. So yeah, let's here we got visitors. Hello. Bye bye. Oh, hello. Any more visitors? We always like visitors around here. We welcome them. Oh, I see you. Hello. Hup. Any more for visitors? For any more? No? There's one over there, I believe. I think you might be underground. Oh, hello. Or not. Right. Yeah, I should really stop amusing myself by killing all the mobs and actually get on with what I intended to do. Yep, come on. Try and concentrate. Wow. Big tree. Yes. We are going to go back and get some bits and pieces together. So we need to make 4 metal presses. And the metal press is obviously, as always, is a multi-block structure with, oh, damn it. Can I get a crate? Have I got a crate in there? I have. Let me take a crate in back. In fact, we'll take one of those crates, just because we can. And we got that, we got that, we got that. Can I pop you away? Thank you. Don't really want you to hand right now. I want you to hand. So, metal press, well, damn it, is steel scaffolding, redstone engineers block, piston, 2 conveyor belts, and a heavy engineering block. That seems to have got more expensive. I don't know whether it's me or what. So we're going to need some scaffolding. Steel scaffolding. How much of that did we need? 2. Well, we're going to need more than that because we need 8. So let's have a look recipe for that. Is that? That's 9. We only need 8. Then we need the redstone control. I think it was, wasn't it? Redstone engineering block. Yes. Redstone engineering block. I need 4 of those. I need 4 pistons. Make me 4 of those, please. Heavy engineering blocks. We got 1. What's the recipe? Those. What am I missing? Those. Yeah, of course. Right, so then we're going to need to make, so I need 4 of those. So I need 6 more of those. Okay. Right, let me get this done. Back in a moment. Alright, I think with those 4 we should be able to, I'm going to go for extracting conveyor belts. What am I missing here? Oh, conveyor belts, hang on. I need 8. I need some more conveyor belts, damn it. Okay, that's easy. Bang, there you go. And then we can go for extracting conveyor belts, and we can go to 3. That's 1 of those. That should be all we need. And then if I have I got any aluminium scaffolding? No. Can I make some aluminium scaffolding? Yes, probably. If I make some aluminium rods, 1, 2. I've got a wee bit of aluminium, so let me just make a bit of aluminium scaffolding. Aluminium scaffolding. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, so what we need to go and drop off a few items over here because I'm carrying way too much stuff around with me. And we shall pop you down there, and then we'll pop you and you and you in. You can have the steel as well. And we're going to head round to our work yard here, which has got all the fun stuff. And what I would like to do is I want to get a, well, let's start off with an ender chest. So we know it's going to be 1, 2, 3 and then over to there. Now if I go 1 in, let me just put a torch down. 1, then 1, 2, 3, and 1, and gap. We need to go one more, I think. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's, nah, it's not going to fit there. Let's try over here. If we're clever about this and we do this, that will work. So what I was thinking, we're going to need some hoppers as well, but stuff. But we're going to have an ender chest. That's our return chest, and the return chest is, of course, wherever my purple. So we need to grab a little bit of purple dye. We're going to then have, let's get this right, we're going to have a hopper which is going to have a drop-in conveyor belt over the top of it, feeding into that, and then we are going to have hopper 1, 2, hopper 1, 2, hopper 1, 2, and hopper and 1, 2. And then you're going to have your redstone control box. They're all going to go in here. Have I got any blocks on me other than I've got these? That will do. 1, 2. I don't know whether we'll get away with this or not, but we'll give it a try. Nope. That's just. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Why is that? Why have I only got? Oh, I've used 2 of the pistons. Damn it! I'm sat there thinking, well, oh man, things are not playing nicely right now. However, we'll place that. Take that and grab this one. So these are going to be more or less a continuation of the same thing anyway. So that and that are going to be out with that and one of those. Then you're going to have that going in like that and that. That will go over like that and that. And then we actually need to go and get that hammer again. Let me just get the other bits and pieces we need, the hoppers and some more dye, and I shall be back in a sec. Alright, so 4 in place, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And of course, they all need power, so that's something we need to handle, but we'll deal with that one in a second. We have got the old... in fact, I think we want to do 2 of these. Because we do. And we can pop... Let me try and get this one the right way around. That's going to go there. No, it's going to go there. And there. And there. And there. Lovely. And then we're going to have ender chest here, 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 and here. This is one over here is going to be purple, purple, purple. And the final thing we need to do is get that there, that going on there, that going on there, and that going on there. And then we need to decide, because we need 5 of these. So if we were to say the metal plate one, for example, is this one. For the metal plate, we're going to use red, red, and dark grey. So red, red, dark grey. Get one of those down, and we'll go red and dark grey. Let's go back over to the thingy, and we need to start. We're probably going to need to expand the room behind this, but I'm wondering whether to relocate all of this ultimately, because this really doesn't fit back here all that well. Now this lot here, which are admittedly absolutely great, are somewhat redundant. Now we've got that. Now I have taken advice. Someone mentioned that the fact that there was a negative integer there might cause me problems, so I've done a transfer of all the discs into this one disc, which is a lot of items, so I don't think I need to worry too much about storage ever again. So I'm not worried about the fact that there's only one disc there. But I do think what we need to do is we're going to have 4, aren't we? I'm going to take you, and I'm going to place you over here out of the way. We're going to need some importers, 4 of them. No, exporters. Have I not taught this how to make an exporter? Make me exporters, please, if you don't mind. And we shall say exporter. Make me 4, please. Thank you. Start. Now, that's not going to take a quick moment. However, what we're going to do is we are going to be... Is it an exporter or crafter I want? Oh, now I'm thinking. It's not. It's all right. We'll use those anyway. But we actually want crafters. We want 4 crafters. Start. Think we're going to be waiting on the export. Oh, we're waiting on it making stuff. Okay, no, that's fine. They'll be with us in a moment. So, yeah, I'll be back once that's finished making those. Alright, got the crafters. So, we're going to come in here, knock that out, and I'm going to pop you facing... I think that's the right way around. Let's just have a look. It is the right way around. Lovely. So, we'll pop that facing that, and the crafter will face this ender chest here. And this crafter here is going to make metal plates. So what metal plates can we make? Well, if we have a look at... I don't think there's a huge amount of metal plates from... I don't think any of these are going to be craftable using those. Ember ones are not things, but we can make a copper plate. So we can take 1 copper and that. Copper. What do we use these for? Let's just check. What do we actually use these plates for? Dawnstone plate, no. Copper plate is used for that, so we yep, tin, lead, silver, nickel, uranium plate. Can't imagine I'd want any of those. Constantine plate, electrum plate, steel plate would definitely want. Iron and gold. Iron, so we're going to take... So processing, right, we need an iron bar. Let's have a look. I think we're definitely going to want copper plate because they are used. What are they used for? Copper wire. But we don't need to because we can make copper wire now with that, can't we? Yes. Aluminium plate we use for stuff, so maybe aluminium plate. Maybe we'll get a piece of aluminium. Definitely steel. I'm not sure what else. Are there any other plates we want? Lead is used for quite a few things, so we'll have a lead plate. Let me get my bits together because I'm just working my way through these. I'll be with you in a sec. Alright, so we've got... I'm just going to quickly sleep. We've got the first 6. I worked out that there are 6 plates we need. Constantine plate we're probably going to need at some point, but we don't desperately need it making now. We haven't got any actual of the Constantine made up anyway. So we've got our crafter here, which is going in there. It's going to push out to this chest here, and it's going to push out any of those 6 plates. So the theory, if I go in here and say I want some plates, and let's say I want iron plates, and make me a stack. Start. We should see that iron is going in there. This is doing its thing. Except, of course, it's backing up because there's no power. That's fine. We'll what we shall do is we'll go and cancel that job, and then we'll get that all powered up. But that will work quite nicely. Cancel all, and we can go and grab those iron back and send them back over. So that's the plates. We're going to repeat that for the gears. That's going to be stuck there now, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. We'll chuck that back over in a moment. That's plates. We need to do that for gears, wires, and rods. Now, uses of rods can make graphite electrodes. We haven't obviously got that, so we don't need to worry about it. We can make iron rods, we can make steel, and we can make aluminium rods. We don't need to worry about anything else. Gears, we can use that to make iron, gold gears, so that's just 2. And metal press, we can use it to make electrum, aluminium, and steel wire. So again, that's just 4. So it's not massive job, but we shall go and get that wired in or piped in now. We need to decide on a colour scheme. I am going to go with red, and grey. Red and grey. Red, grey for. Let's do cogs, because I think there's only 2 of those, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do gears there. So that one is gears. Yeah, I've got to just get those in. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, the last one, and this one is grey, and red, and that is the rod press. And that is it. They are all working. So, wish I could do something about these, but they don't. The multi-part doesn't seem to work particularly well on this kind of stuff. So, and chiseling transparent blocks is always a nightmare anyway. But I'm happy enough with that. So that will make us all of the items, most importantly these ones, the gears. So that allows us to now go have a look at this item splitter and see what the hell it does. I'm guessing I'm hoping it's a sorter, but it may not be. It may be a I don't know what it may be. Let's have a look. Splitter. Item splitter. So you've got a splitting conveyor belt, that's it. Oh. Right, so we need a chest. Oh. Can we just have a chest? Thank you. Okay. Can I have a chest, please? Thank you. Start. And then we need some hoppers. So can you make me 2 of those? I think it was. And let me have a look at these. You know what, I think I've just gone and used... Yeah, I've just gone and used the chest, haven't I? Damn it. Chest. Make 1. Oh, make what? Make 2. Go on, doesn't matter. And I've got all of these. These are the bits we made before I was using for testing, just to make sure they all worked. So now if we go for a item splitter... What do you actually do? All of that for this. Seriously? That's all it does? Colour me unimpressed. We need a solution to this. One solution is, of course, is we just these have 9 outputs, and we can do compare damage, MPT, or dictionary, and regulator mode. So if I were to, I don't know whether what we would need to do. Let's have a look. If I were to go and say, find me some iron. I've got iron ore, and I know that I've got 7 nether iron ore. Let me get a crate. Now if I were to go in here and go export iron ore and compare ore dictionary, yes, that's going to start getting iron ore. It's not enough to fill that up. That's going down, 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 down. Is it going to get that one? It did. Interesting. Let me clear that and turn that off. So I'm guessing that will work with nether and iron ore as well. So let's have a look at other ores. So we've got violet sapphire ore. Now if I were to go in here and do that, and again compare ore dictionary, yes, is that getting anything? Why has it only got those 3? I mean, it's not got the... Interesting. So what happens if I tell it about overworld ores? I think we might have a solution here to some of our issues. We're going to have to use exporters and a careful amount of filtering of the various things. We're also going to need to go to the end and test those out, because I'd like to make sure that the end versions of the ores work as well. Alright, I'm off to the end. I will see you when I get there. Okay, now we don't need to go far in the end, but what we do need to do is, well, for starters, deal with you and you and you. Oh, go die. Just leave me alone. Grab a little bit of that. I don't need a lot of any of these, just enough to run. So we're going to need all of the basic ores. I've got some of you, bit of coal. Redstone. Got that. Is that gold? That's gold. And to do with definitely some of this. Iron would be nice. Nether end iron. How do that? End iron ore. Perfect. That looks to be all of the basics, doesn't it? Rare iron. Well, let's start with coal, iron, gold, redstone, lapis. Then you got these are modded. What am I missing? Diamond and emerald. We'll take a couple of. Oh, I hate these things that give you bloody nausea. What was that? Was that you? Gold. Biotite. fluorite we'll have a little bit. Just make sure we've got a good selection. Right, let me try and find a diamond and an emerald if it exists, as I'm fairly certain it does exist. So we'll have a bit of that while we're at it. And I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so we've got... These are all crush only. You only need to crush those. These are crush then smelt, and these are smelt only. And these don't appear to have a crush recipe. No. These are mine. Manually mine them with your fortune pick. And that gives you that, and that gives you a random item. So yeah, that is a thing. Let me get that randomite, because that, I'm not entirely sure what we get out of randomite. Let's have a peek at this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Be interested to see with a fortune axe what you get from randomite ore. It appears to be completely random, which, you know, would make a certain degree of sense. Look, bit of lag, there we go, and lag is over. So yeah, we got some coal, we got a bit of steak, bit of iron, baked potato, bread, cooked thing, cooked rabbit, mutton, dirt, bone, sapling. We also got 3 iron items, so we'll throw those in there, because you know, point keeping them. So this is what we've got. We therefore need to go and get one of each of these and get the smeltable version. So I will do that and grind them down and be back again in a sec. Alright, I've just realised we're about 36 minutes, so well ahead of ourselves. I have made a few items. We're going to need those. We're going to need the exporter. This is all the things plus this one, which I've only got 1 uranium, so I couldn't grind it until we've used it. But I'm going to continue this next episode. I'm not entirely sure what the best use of the timing on this is. There's a couple of options. One is we just do one grinder, double crusher, and we pile everything into it, and it runs through in its own sweet time and, you know, does its thing. Similarly with the powered furnace. Or do we do one crusher which has 9 items? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now that's obviously more than 9 anyway, so we might want one crusher for gems, and one crusher for vanilla, and one crusher for other things, and one crusher for these. Or maybe we want to break these up and do 3 crushers for each, so we can multi-process. Kind of swings and roundabouts. Speed with chunk loading isn't a major issue, but you know, sometimes it is. So yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know what you think. I mean, we're not short of resources, so that might be the way forward. And I may actually do this in the bunker down there, because well, let's just have a little run down here. We've got the space, you know. We're down here. We should actually. I'm just looking at this, and this doesn't look like it's chunk loaded. Control, shift. Now it is. But we got this, and we've got exits over here, here, and here. So we could put an ore processing section all the way down here. That might be the way we go. I will have a think about it. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. We have obviously now got our stamping set up. I'm not really, that's not the best angle for it. I'm just trying to find a good angle for a screenshot. There we go. That's probably not too bad. There we go. And this is all fully automated, and obviously that has solved the problem of the gear. So yeah, till next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye for now.